Well, there's just a lot of action going on right now with the severe weather. So much to cover. You have your main one complex of thunderstorms down in here across southern Missouri and northern Arkansas, and then extending back into eastern Oklahoma. You have some thunderstorms back into central Missouri, western Illinois, and then back down into southeastern Missouri, extending across southern Illinois into western Kentucky and southern Indiana. All of these storms are severe, and there have been tornado warnings with a lot of these storms. And then you have the couple of thunderstorms across northern Texas that don't want to give up. There's still a tornado warning out on this cell that brought large hail and a possible tornado through Denton, Texas earlier this evening. That cell still has a tornado warning on it. And then this cell down here has a severe thunderstorm warning with it. Again, I believe golf ball sized hail with this cell down here towards about 50, 100 miles north of San Antonio. This cell, golf ball sized hail there. Also flash flooding. St. Louis was under a tornado warning earlier from this cell. There's just so much going on here, so I guess we can start down in Texas. So here we go. Dallas is here. Look at this complex of thunderstorms to the north. There's still a tornado warning out on this. It's kind of hard to see. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can get this here. There's not really too much of a signature anymore of a hook echo. Well, actually, there kind of is. You can see how the red and the yellow are still wrapping around here, so this cell is still pretty potent, and it's still showing some rotation, so there's still a tornado warning out on it. It does look a little weaker than it was before, so I don't know if it's going to be under a tornado warning that much longer. Kind of looks like it's weakening a little bit. We're losing daytime heating. If we look at the tornado warning here, they're still monitoring a severe thunderstorm capable with a history of producing tornadoes. This tornado will be near Cooper and Cooper Lake Park by 9:05 p.m., which is actually right about now as I'm making this video. So this severe thunderstorm, this supercell, has had a history of producing tornadoes, or at least tornado warnings. And it looks like back in here towards Denton, these severe thunderstorms are winding down now as well. I believe they took down the warning. Yeah, they did. Now there's just a flash flood warning because this area has gotten battered today with supercells, and there's been a lot of heavy rain as well as destructive hail towards Fort Worth, Dallas, Denton, Greenville, Sulphur, all of these areas. And then this county over here, you're still under the tornado warning with this cell here, which has been active. This is the most potent cell I've seen all day. It's been active for about 3 hours now. So, no playing around here. This cell is still active. It's still capable of producing large hail and damaging winds and perhaps even a tornado. Alright, so watch out. Watch out there. But then, as you head north and east, alright, now we're back into Oklahoma here. You have another cell over here towards Fort Smith and Fayetteville. Alright, so here we go. This is a pretty potent cell. I would say this is capable of producing damaging winds and kind of looks like a small line of storms. It's when you have a line like that, when you have that signature, it's typically capable of damaging winds and possibly some large hail. Large hail is going to continue to be a threat with the instability that's present in the atmosphere. It's still very warm here, even though you have the loss of daytime heating. But that cell here, hold on, towards Fort Smith and Fayetteville, looks like it's going to be capable of, as soon as this loads, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I said, that the signature on radar, when it's in the shape of like a line, when it's thin and elongated vertically, that's like a line. It tends to have damaging wind gusts as a threat, and half-dollar size hail. So we're going to be expecting this to go towards areas like Creek, Dora, Woolsey, Winslow, Fort Smith. As I showed you on radar, is near Fort Smith. It'll pass probably just south of Fayetteville, so all of these areas here, watch out for this cell as it continues to move to the east. And then I would watch out towards western Arkansas. This will probably move into western Arkansas over the next couple of hours and affect some of these areas. North and west of Little Rock and south and west of Mountain Home. Watch out for this cell as it comes in. And then you have another cell back here producing flash flooding near Muskogee, if I pronounced that right. And now we get into Missouri. Actually, you know what, let's go south one here. Let's go into Arkansas first. And then let's try going to the north and east here into Kentucky. So this is the radar from Pudaka, Kentucky right now. Take a look at this. You have a tornado warning out on this cell by, I can't read what town that is. That looks like Jordo or something. Wait, I have an idea. Alright, Cape Girardeau. If you're near Cape Girardeau, you have a tornado warning cell up to your north and east. Alright, here we go. So this is your cell up in here. You can kind of see there's a little bit of a hook echo there. If I take away these warnings, you can see there's a bit of a hook echo there, meaning that the precipitation is wrapping around. Actually, that's a pretty potent one too. I would say there's a tornado on the ground or about to form with this. North of Cape Girardeau, north and east there. South of Carbondale, Arkansas, or no, I'm sorry, that's Missouri, I think. Let me take a look here. No, that's Kentucky. So south and east of Carbondale, Kentucky, you have a tornado warning cell here. Okay, so watch out there. That's going to be continuing to move to the north and east. Also, if you're with this cell near Carbondale, watch out for quarter-sized hail. Again, I showed you the radar indicated rotation. You saw the signature here. So you're going to have to watch out. Actually, this new severe thunderstorm warning that's out says ping-pong ball-sized hail. This storm is located near Creel Springs, moving to the northeast of 45. So watch out Harrisburg, El Dorado, Carriers Mills, Galatia, Muddy, Raleigh, and Broughton, all those areas in Kentucky. Watch out for that tornado warning cell near Carbondale moving to the north and east. Watch out for ping-pong ball-sized hail with this cell back in here, and then this cell back in here, again moving to the north and east. That's some more ping-pong ball-sized hail. And then your tornado with this cell here. Then you have another tornado warning across Missouri here near Poplar Bluff, just to the north and east. Again, you can see the hook echo, and this is what we look for when trying to find rotation within storms on the radar. You can see there's a little bit of a hook echo there, some purple there, so that's probably indicative of some large hail. So if you come here, weather spotters, the tornado warning here says that there's a confirmed funnel cloud with this storm, and this storm is to the north and east of Poplar Bluff. It is to the south and east of Puxico, Missouri, and it's going to continue to move to the east at 45 miles per hour. So another thing, these storms are moving really quick, which typically happens when you have a shortwave trough moving through. This system is quick moving, so the storms are going to be quick as well. So you got to be careful here. Now, Bloomfield, Missouri, watch out. You're in the path of this tornado, and it is on the ground. It's the funnel cloud has been seen. It has touched the ground, so watch out here for this cell in southeastern Missouri. So that's another cell that's producing a tornado. Then you have another cell. So this is the one we just looked at. This is the cell we just looked at when it pops up here. This is the cell we just looked at, moving to the north and east. Sykeston, you'll probably get the southern end of this, so watch out. Then you have another cell back in here, which we'll go to look at now. Taking a look at the radar here. These are pretty potent cells. Check this out. South and east of West Plains, and to the east of Mountain King, I think that says. No, hold on a second. I can't read that. Oh well. Whatever this town is right here. But you have severe thunderstorm warning on the southern end. You see some purple in there, so that's indicative of large hail. And then the cell up here has a tornado warning on it, so that's south and east of West Plains. That severe thunderstorm that we were looking at is capable of producing. Let's take a look here. Golf ball sized hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. Locations in the path of this severe thunderstorm: Salem, Morriston, Mammoth Spring, Lake Omaha, Hardy, Sadler Falls, Kittle, Cherokee Village, Mammoth Spring State Park, Lake Thunderbird, Lake Chanteau, Ballard, Saddle, Salem Airport, Lake Sequoia, Horseshoe Bend, Worth, and Lake Aztec. So this severe thunderstorm, this supercell I just showed you, into Arkansas here, northeastern Arkansas. You're going to have to watch out there. This cell is golf ball sized hail. We saw that purple on radar. And then the tornado warning cell here. Let's take a look here. And then the other cell we were looking at, which is into southern Missouri right now. This has a tornado warning on it. This cell right now is 10 miles east of there, and moving to the northeast really quickly, 55 miles per hour. Weather spotters have reported a funnel cloud with this storm. Locations impacted here: Couch, Myrtle, Thayer, and Wilderness. All of these areas in southern Missouri, watch out, this tornado is headed your way. Tennis ball sized hail as well. So large hail and tornadoes are the biggest threats with these storms for tonight across Missouri, northern Arkansas, western Kentucky. This is the storm we were just looking at, so that's going to continue to move to the north and east. So tornado warning out here, tennis ball sized hail, and golf ball sized hail back with this storm here across northern Arkansas. So watch out here. These storms are very powerful supercells. And then to the north, you have more flash flood warnings and stuff with more cells. You have another line of storms here, not as potent, that's moving into West Plains. And then the other storm in eastern Oklahoma approaching western Arkansas right now. So just a lot of stuff going on here with these storms. And keep in mind that these videos are not immediate as I post them. So by the time that it gets posted, these threats will probably be to the east of where they are now. So these tornado warnings, these tornado-producing storms will be to the east, so watch out if you're further east than what I'm saying here. I think I already covered this tornado warning here. We have more severe storms back in here across Washington. Then just east of St. Louis, you have more severe thunderstorms here. Probably capable of some quarter-sized hail, maybe a little bit bigger, and some damaging winds. Same thing back with this cell, quarter-sized hail. Damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. This is north of Farmington. St. Louis is going to get some more severe thunderstorms, I believe. And then to the north, you have some weaker stuff that you don't need to worry about too much. Okay, so that is your latest update here. And again, let's watch here all of these cells as they progress to the north and east. And then again, this cell in Texas does not want to give up. I'm telling you, this cell that moved through Denton earlier and brought a possible tornado in there does not want to give up. So you can see this is the cell that I've been watching for the last 3 hours. It does not want to give up. There's a new tornado warning on it. Let's see what the National Weather Service has to say. Again, they've been tracking with a history of producing tornadoes. This is for eastern Delta County, northern Hopkins County, and southeastern Lamar County in northeastern Texas. This storm has a history of producing tornadoes. It is currently near Cooper Lake or South Sulphur, or between Cooper and Sulphur Springs, moving to the east at 35 miles per hour. This tornado will be near Tierra by 9:20 p.m. and Deport by 9:45. Take shelter now because this storm, last 3 hours, has been spinning up funnel clouds and possible tornadoes across northern Texas. Alright, thanks for watching.